Hey viewers, welcome to another game of Casual Pro Gamer. And today we are doing another Snoopeh game. And Snoopeh is playing on the US servers and doing all kinds of crazy random junglers. And today, or this game, he's doing Viktor. Last game he was Ash as a jungler, and the game before that he was Sona, but unfortunately I didn't get a chance to record either of them. So let me check if the sound is actually recording this time, because that would be awesome. Yes, it is recording, so that is good. So he's running all kinds of music on his stream, so I cannot allow you to hear that, because then I will get into trouble with YouTube, and especially with the new law that's coming up, that would be, not too good. By the way, if you have the power to do anything about that, so if you find something that we can that can help us stop that, then let me know. And Husky was already doing something, and I know League of Legends is trying to do something, but yeah, if that bill passes, we're going to have a big problem for League of Legends costs. Not so much mine, but more for the live streams. And without the live streams, there is no high ELO. And without a high ELO, this game is pretty much done. Well, a lot of games will be pretty much done. Because, well, streamers generally have some music in the background, or might have some radio on or something like that, and all of that will be banned from, or will allow companies to actually close down the whole site. So, for example, Snoopeh is now running music in the background, and he's streaming on Own 3D, I don't know, so Own TV, and that would allow the company that made the music to actually close down the website, the entire streaming website. And yeah, that's kind of terrible. I mean, I have no idea why they would do that. It probably has something to do with the fact that all of these guys are like 60 years old, and they have no idea what, well, online games are, or what streams are, or, well, basically what Twitter is. Anyhow, we are going to see Viktor jungle. He's starting off with the shield first, and hopefully that will result in some nice plays. So Ash jungle was kind of okay. His team failed, but still it was okay. Getting some help here from his teammates. And hopefully they're back out soon enough. Yes, they will. So the shield has quite a long cooldown. Well, it's like 8 seconds or something like that. And it doesn't help him too much, so he will need quite a bit of help on this blue buff. And that's exactly what he's getting. So, excellent work. Did level up to level 2 there, so no experience stolen. And is he going to gank immediately? Yes, it seems so. Kind of trying to find out what would be the best way to gank. He does have the stun platform, whatever it's called now. And I'll be doing a Viktor game later today. And oh, nice flash there. Yeah, he did draw out the flash there, so that is a good thing. But it is a really valuable summoner spell, and next time he will not have it, so basically this will be a stun. There we go. And are they going to get the kill? No, they're not going to get the kill. And the enemy jungler is here, which is Skarner, and Skarner is pretty, dangerous, pretty scary. Anyhow, he has been having some issues with his stream, so I don't know why what his problem is this time, but he did have some problems earlier. Oh, Yorick, a little late to the party, and no slow coming out from him. Only the the lifesteal ghoul, and that really doesn't do it. So a lot of harassment going off in the top lane here. But yeah, both junglers really in no position to actually jungle. It's kind of fun to see that it's now a 2v2 top lane. Kind of like we see in the well, in the low level games. Oh, it's not enough to get that. That was really close, but not close enough, I'm afraid. So Viktor finally going back to his jungle. Oh no, he's going to gank mid. Never mind. Skarner is still in top lane, obviously, because the Galio went home to heal. It's a shame that they couldn't do just a little more damage, because it would be nice to see this actually work. Obviously. Ah, no longer there. She immediately ran around apparently. That ray or shield? It's going to be shield. So level 2 shield now. Yeah, the shield does help him against the minions, but it doesn't help him a whole lot. So I wouldn't say it's the best choice ever. I don't know how many hit points it gives, but I would say that the death ray, would be a lot better, because although it doesn't protect you, you can protect yourself with runes, but it does do a whole lot more damage, especially if you level it up like to level 2 or 3. And it does AoE damage, which is also great for jungling. Anyhow, getting the shield up and trying to keep the shield up as many times as he can against the dangerous minions, but obviously against these smaller ones it's not really necessary. But yeah, then again, if he wants to go home, he might as well use it, unless he was afraid that he was going to get ganked, but I don't think that was the problem. I think he just decided to go back after he had already killed a minion. Anyhow, going to try to gank top lane once more. Top lane being pushed quite heavily by Galio. And I'm not sure if the enemy jungler would show up, because they know that this will draw out the Viktor jungle. And if Skarner is waiting for him there, that might actually be a good chance to do something here. And oh, yeah, that was a complete fail on his stream, as you could see, because I'm not controlling the camera. So I think he lagged exactly at the wrong moment there, and the game just shot his mouse cursor somewhere else. So I wonder if anyone knows other streaming software that is free and that is not XSplit. Because I have XSplit now, and it's okay, but it's definitely not great, especially since the patch from last week. It has been, well, failing on recording the audio a few times, and that is really annoying, because yeah, I will then make a game, well, comment a game, and there will be no voice on on the video, and I've had that twice yesterday, and that's quite time-consuming problem. Oh, he's level 4. No, never mind. I thought he was higher already. And yeah, we see some lag going off, but yeah, well. Seems that he's now holding the bottom lane for a bit. Yeah, the death ray is really something you need to get used to. How? No, well, never mind. The death ray was like 0 length, and I thought it was always the same length. You only got to select the direction, but I may have been wrong. Played Viktor yesterday a little bit, or 2 days ago, because he's free, and Yeah, it seemed like an okay champion to try. He is decently fun to play. The stun platform is kind of fun, because you can actually guide people in a certain direction. I think the range is going to be upgraded though. Not the stun range, so not the size of the platform, but more where you can place it. Because now you can only place it, as you can see, right in front of your own summoner. Well, not summoner, champion. Yeah. And that's kind of a shame, because you would like to be able to do it more. Like you can use the Gangplank ultimate. Obviously you don't want it to be global ultimate or global skill, but it would be nice if you could place it behind the enemy when he's trying to run away from you, because that would make it more useful. Now it's really only useful if the enemy is really close to you, and yeah, to basically get away properly. Or if they try to, if they are melee champions and they engage on you, and you want to prevent them after that from running away. Oh, losing his blue buff here. And I don't know why he didn't catch both of the minions there with the death ray, because obviously you can. So I'm not sure if Ryze actually took the blue or the enemy jungler. I'm assuming the enemy jungler, because, well, that's what I would do. If I saw Viktor jungle, I would think, well, let's counter him. Because Viktor jungle obviously not very strong. But on the other hand, he will be stronger than most junglers in the late game. Assuming that he can actually get the gold and the levels in time. So he's going for the augment gravity, which is the stun platform. Not sure what they what the rest of the skills on that are, but yeah, it costs 1,000 gold to upgrade. I heard in the beginning it cost 1,200. So did I change that, or was I just misinformed there? But yeah, the hex stack core, or whatever it's, hex core, I don't know what it's called. Hex stack core probably. But it seems that it's a decent item to upgrade, but it's not really a great item. It's okay, I guess. What was that? He flashed but didn't get the room prison off. And now this guy should be dying. Going to give away a few assists. He might as well just have stayed in and given the kill to Ryze, because that way the kill would have been unassisted. Ryze would have been out of the lane about as long as now, and yeah, it would have saved 200 gold. But yeah, well, because everybody wants to always survive, but sometimes you have to choose to die in a better way than or you have to choose the best way to die, basically. So in this case, I think the better way would have been to just get killed by Ryze. So just Ryze. He definitely hasn't played Viktor a whole lot. Maybe it's his first time even playing him. Because this is the US server, he doesn't have a lot of champions, and Viktor is free this week. So, but yeah, he's as I said in the beginning, experimenting with different junglers, kind of crazy junglers. And yeah, just to prove that it is possible, probably. Or, well, because he's 1600 ELO. May have something to do with that he's not taking the matchup very seriously here. He used to be 1900 something on the US servers. 1912, I think. And it seems that yeah, he's just not taking it very seriously. but yeah, he's pretty sure that he can get these wins without too much trouble to well, select a decent team composition. Wow, the red buff apparently a real problem here. He's not really taking it out efficiently. Anyway, eventually does get it, but it took a long time and he hasn't been in the lanes to gank for quite some time. Yeah, well, the stun platform going off, stunning two guys, but not doing a whole lot else. Haven't seen him use his ultimate yet, which obviously could have been useful there because, well, there were 4 guys there, and yeah, might have been good to at least do some damage. So Viktor going back into his jungle, and yeah, I'm not sure if his plan is to actually jungle for the rest of the game, or to just do what he did in the beginning of the game, to just go and harass one of the lanes and try to get a kill that way. As he does have red buff now, and with red buff he should be able to do some damage, and at least have a chance to get a gank off, or to get a kill basically, because he's not really hiding in bushes and anything like that. He's just coming in to do the extra damage. And apparently someone is ghosting him, the Skarner, which is yeah, not the first time today. The Ash game also had a ghoster in their well, in the enemy team, because he was running some kind of music, and yeah, they were commenting on that. And yeah, you cannot comment on the music unless you're actually listening to the stream, which is kind of a shame that people apparently feel the need to do that. I mean, yeah, I guess at 1600 ELO you really want to win, but at 2000 ELO people generally play fairer because they know that, yeah, most of them will have a stream up. Well, not most of them, but several of them will have a stream up. And oh, finally we see the ultimate going off. You can target an enemy with the ultimate, it will follow him or her until it times out, and you can hit the ultimate button, so the R basically, and make a new target for it. So generally it is very useful to do that for a large group of units, or well, enemies in general. So enemy champions, and well, the slower they are, the more damage it will actually do. Because as you could see, this Galio ran out of range pretty quickly. So far he hasn't been doing anything. He's 0-1 and 0. He has harassed the top lane a little bit, but yeah, that's about it. And yeah, what's just harassing the top lane? I mean, he hasn't gotten any kills. Well, the whole team only has 1 kill. It's 1 and 9 now, I think. Cannot actually read it because, well, it's not the best quality ever. And the enemy team gets another turret, which is the 4th one, and they have 1 turret. Only bottom turrets. Or is that still up? I cannot really see. We'll have to see if it comes up in the game, that is. So if he actually walks over towards it, or if the minions go over there, we will see whether it's up or not. But yeah, I'm not really sure. From the color I would say that it's not, but I cannot really tell. Anyhow, yeah, there's just a lot of jungling going off and or going on, and not a whole lot of efficient jungling, I would say. So don't go Viktor jungle. I haven't seen Ash jungle the first 6 levels, so I came in when he was level 6 already. And yeah, Ash jungle I think doesn't really work either, but as I said, I missed the first 6 levels, and after that it's pretty smooth, because then you will have some pretty decent cash and pretty decent damage, not moving the ultimate at all. It is kind of a nice picture they made for that. Nice animation. Are they going for Baron? No, 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 no. Never mind. Skarner coming up behind him. Oh, yeah, the stun platform apparently is scaring Skarner enough to make him back off. Oh, double buff. Double buff on Cassiopeia. Yeah, the enemy team picked Cassiopeia because they thought that their first pick, which was Viktor, was actually going to go mid, and Cassiopeia was picked against Viktor. So then Ryze was picked against Cassiopeia, but it hasn't really worked out. I mean, yeah, it really hasn't mattered at all. And Cassiopeia with double buff now is going to be even more crazy than she already is. And she is a great champion nowadays. Does a lot of damage. And wow, that was not good enough. Apparently they had a ward in that bush. Or he didn't step all the way in the bush, but yeah, he could have had the stun platform up already, then Skarner couldn't have followed him that far in. But yeah, casting the platform costs you like a few tenths of a second, and Skarner may have been in range by then, but yeah, this didn't work out at all. I'm assuming they will surrender here. He's just experimenting with the ultimate. He really gave up this game now. But yeah, it's 1 in 10, so guess there's a reason for that. It really doesn't work. And yeah, considering this is a ranked game, people will not be glad. And if I saw a jungle Viktor in my game, I probably wouldn't be glad either. But yeah, it's not just that the jungler failed, it is more that every lane failed. I mean, only top lane still has the turrets, and I'm not sure how that is, because apparently Corki was blaming Yorick, and I'm not sure what Yorick did to get the blame for this loss, but it's the second game he loses in a row. I'm not sure if he lost the Sona game too, but yeah, well, maybe we'll see that after the game. Maybe he brings up his match history, and we can actually see whether he lost the Sona game, or if he actually played the Sona game, because to be honest, I have no idea. Because I didn't see anything of that, but I did see him pick jungle Sona, and then I thought, oh, I'll be back in a few minutes, or well, in like a minute or so. And then I couldn't get back to my computer for quite a while. So, yeah, it's unfortunate, but I would have liked to see Sona jungle. I would have liked to see Ash jungle as well. But yeah, I saw a little bit of the Ash jungle game. So, by the way, they didn't surrender. You might have noticed that already. Just realized that they actually were going to surrender, but then apparently didn't. And yeah, that means that we're going to see a little bit more of this fail. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm pretty sure they're going to lose pretty soon anyway. So a lot of CC going off on Alistar, but yeah, Alistar doesn't really care. He's still pretty healthy. He's not like full health anymore, obviously, but still he doesn't care too much. Failing on the death ray again. And yeah, the enemy hasn't really been caught by the summoner or the stun platform at all. And yeah, there goes the Rise. Rise apparently not the best pick against this team, or well, I don't know. Maybe the enemy's just fed by this time. And if you're 10 kills behind, they probably do have quite a bit of gold compared to yours. So catching two champions there, but it doesn't really matter. At this point, this game is lost. And again, one no. Oh, finally. We do see the surrender this time. Well, I hope you enjoyed him trolling a little bit. If he goes into more serious game, then yeah, I will show that. Yeah, otherwise, I'm not sure yet, because yeah, it's not the best thing to show here. Is he going to stop streaming, or I don't know. He apparently is having some issues with something. But I would like to see if he actually won the Sona game, but yeah, I guess we're not going to see that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. GG.